So welcome back to day 3. Today is the third video in our installment all about Thinkific. Today we are finally building the course and uploading the content. The last 2 videos were about making the custom domain as well as doing all the setup in the dashboard, and those are both linked as well as the final launch video inside the comment. Now this video is brought to you by Segmetrics, the best analytics platform for course creators. Check the link in the description below for a special offer and stay tuned in this video for more details. Let's dive. So we've got our checklist right here. So part 3, the course upload. We're going to create the course, do the module outline, upload our content, price the course. We're also going to do a community, create a coupon for testing purposes and promotional purposes. Then we are going to create an order bump. So we're going to allow people to purchase the course and then upsell them to the community on checkout, create a navigation, or at least see where we can edit that. We've got a welcome email. I think we've got a welcome email. Some online course platforms don't allow welcome emails to be sent out. I believe Thinkific does, so we're going to configure that and create and review our checkout. Okay, great. So starting off in the dashboard, to create our course, we want to head over to Manage Learning Products and Courses. Now, when you set up your account, it'll automatically create your first course for you and then throw it into draft. So our first course, Online Course Academy, it already has a draft version of this. We'll go ahead and click into that and start setting it. Now, every course software has kind of their own language. So Thinkific uses chapters and lessons. Other course programs might use things like modules and lessons, but basically there's going to be like an overarching category and then sub lessons inside of it. Whether the overarching one is called a chapter or a module, whatever you want to call it, has really the same functionality. So let's pop over to our course content. I already have all of our course content created for what I like to call the Online Course Academy. It's a course that I've created for example purposes. And if I click into each module, you'll see that we've got a transcript, video upload, multiple transcripts actually, because there's multiple videos, and then also the subtitles for when things get uploaded to YouTube or Vimeo and things like that. So the approach that I like to take is that, as you can see, we have a bit of an outline already. So we've got OCA module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the welcome one. So altogether, we've got 6, what they like to call chapters, or 6 modules. So I'm going to start to create the 6 modules, including the welcome one to start off with, and then we're going to start putting lessons inside of each one. So to create that, it already has the first chapter created for you. So we can go ahead and click on here, but we want this to say Online Course Academy Welcome, because it's the welcome module. We'll go ahead and save that. Now, after that one's created, we can go down in the sidebar here. We'll click Add Chapter, and here's where we go. Module 1, save, successfully saved. Great. I'm going to continue through module 5, and I'll meet you back here to start putting the lessons in. Great, so we've got all of our modules in, or rather chapters. So we're going to go into each one and start adding lessons. Now, keep in mind that they're all going to stay in draft until they actually have lessons inside of them. So if we go to preview over here on the right-hand side, we can view it as enrolled student, but nothing's going to come up because nothing's actually published yet. So let's go back over, add all of our lessons inside of here, and then go ahead and hit publish, and we'll have a better view of what's going on. And then we can make some design edits if we need to. So inside welcome, we're going to go to add lesson, and we're presented with all of this learning content. So mine is a video-based course, but also there's going to be some PDF downloads as well too. You can also see that there's quizzes, assignments, surveys, and then you can level up your lessons with additional apps as well too. So this is really interesting to explore. What I'm going to use mostly video, PDF, text, and download. Those are probably the most common ones available. So let's start with video, new lesson. Welcome to Online Course Academy. And then I can go ahead and upload a video file. Got everything on my desktop here. Grab this MP4 and upload that. Great, the video is processing, so let's fill in the rest. We can have additional text like, welcome to OCA. here's how to get started. Great. And then we'll go ahead and add some downloads. So let's open this up again, and maybe they have the presentation files for download. And we can also rename this if we need to as well. And we're going to go ahead and save. Great. And then over on the left-hand side, you'll see it indicates it's a video lesson and that there are downloadable materials as well too. So I'm going to go ahead and build out the first couple of modules before we preview it, and then we can check out what that looks like. So I've uploaded the welcome module and module 1. So let's check out our preview. Now we have a few different preview options: our current lesson, all course lesson, or enrolled as a student. Now, when we check out enrolled as a student, I'm going to autoplay here. When we check out enrolled as a student, we're going to see the ones that we've already published. So you'll see the welcome and module 1, but we won't see all the other modules in here. So know that if they're draft, the students won't be able to see them. So that's what it means by student view. Now, if we go to preview all course lessons, it's going to autoplay again. It will show all of them. So it shows all the ones that are drafts. We've got module 2, 3, 4, and 5, all set to draft because there's nothing inside of those. Still has module 1 and 2 visible as to how they were before. Let's check our other options. Current lesson. If you're currently working on a lesson and you want to kind of tinker around with how it looks or how the setup is, you can go and preview the actual lesson you're checking out and then make some adjustments if you need to as well. So those are our previews. Everything is uploaded. We've got our course, and now we can really see how things come together. So we see we've changed from that orange color to sort of a teal. I don't know, I might change it again. But if we go through the courses, go ahead and click on it. You'll see the button down at the bottom says complete and continue. It'll have that on the bottom of every lesson, so you can allow your students to continuously go through all of your lessons as well. We also have a download in each one of them. So we have our welcome presentation, and you can just click download, and that'll download straight to your downloads folder at your desktop, depending on how your computer is set up as well. If we click complete and continue, you'll see that there is a pop-up that comes up to continue, pushes you on to the next module. Also a little checkbox that shows on the left-hand side. And then we have our course progress bar as well too. This is really helpful for people just wondering, like, how much of the course do I have left? So we're 14% complete. Continue. So first one up is, and keep going through them. And then as you can see, this number goes up as we go along. So I'm pretty happy with this. I know I might change the color, but again, these are things that you can change at any point in time. So if we go back to the dashboard, I just hit the back button and it brings us back here. Underneath Manage Learning Products and Courses, we have our course that we've created. Now it's still such a draft, which means it won't be for sale. So to be able to publish it, we want to click back on the course. It's going to bring us directly into curriculum again. But let's check out some of these other settings along the top. Bulk importer. This can be super handy if, like me, you've already made all of your videos. You can bulk import all your videos, and then inside the lesson, say if I go into welcome and I go to this drop down, after they're all imported, you can actually just go in and select the video that you're using. So you don't have to upload each video per module. This is what I really like about Thinkific. This is actually rare to have in an online course platform, to allow you to import an entire library of assets and then just select the assets when it comes to building the curriculum. This is what I love about Thinkific. Huge time saver. So you can do that through bulk imports. And for our settings, so let's review some of this. So we have a URL that it's built. I think that URL looks great. Your instructor, keep that as myself here. Security, disable text copying. So the theft of online courses is pretty pervasive. If you want to stop people from copying and pasting your exact text, you can enable this. Ultimately, there's nothing stopping someone from taking a screenshot, from taking a screen recording. We put all the security measures in place that we can to protect our content that we've worked so hard for, but ultimately nothing is going to be foolproof. So just keep that in mind too. I'd like to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Segmetrics, the best analytics platform for all online course creators. I know many of us rely on tools like Google Analytics and Facebook ads to understand how to improve our marketing, but these web-based tracking systems have a hard time understanding subscription products and the lifetime value of our customers, which is the whole reason we have courses in the first place. Segmetrics automatically connects into your courseware that you're already using and lets you see not only where your most valuable customers come from, but what aspects of your courses keep people coming back for more, increasing engagement, and also ultimately reducing churn. So right now it's time to uncover the hidden profits of your marketing. And to make that even easier, Segmetrics is offering you 2 weeks absolutely free and 15% off your first 3 months with them. All you have to do is go to segmetrics.io/marg. That's segmetrics.io/MARG to take ownership of your marketing and start uncovering the hidden profits left in your funnel. Thank you so much, Segmetrics, for sponsoring this video. Course image and description. Let's just upload a quick image here. I've tried a couple things and the featured image just does not want to load, so I'll come back there. So let's save and move on to course player appearance. I'm going to keep this as the default color with light theme. And then let's check out course progress and completion. Video lesson autoplay. I do not like video lesson autoplay. I'm going to turn that off and save it. So you can set that up course by course, because still know that we are inside the individual course of Online Course Academy. If you have more than one course, you can have video play for some and not play for others. I don't like video autoplay. I like to be able to just press play and control my own videos. Any page code, tracking scripts that you might need. Admin, revenue, and partners. We haven't gone into affiliates and we won't during this video because it's a whole other topic, so we can bypass that. SEO, how do you want the site to appear in search engines? So let's say Online Course Academy, some descriptive text, and some keywords in there. Then we come to drip. So if I go back to the curriculum, the question is, do you want them to have access to all of the modules, all of the chapters at the same time and be able to work through the course at their own pace? Or do you want them released on certain dates, either relative to the day that they sign up or on actual calendar date? That's what the drip is meant to manage. So let's create a drip schedule. So when will the course content be released? Let's say on a specific day. Great. So after we've chosen the specific day that the course is going to be released on, we need to choose when the lessons will be released on. So if the welcome lesson gets released on the same day as the course begins, I think that makes sense. And then maybe module 1 gets released a week later. I have all of these lessons inside module 1 a week apart, but let's change that because I think all of the lessons inside the chapter should be released on the same day, but maybe the chapters get released 1 week apart. But this gives you the ability to really control when people get access to these. So let's save that. Great. Then let's go on to pricing. Now, are we creating a free course or a paid course? We are creating a paid course. We've got our payment processor. We've got our payment processor all set to go. And we have the ability to set up a free course, or we can set up a one-time payment course. Now we can limit their enrollment duration. So we can say like they get 365. So they have a full year access. And maybe the course for this instance is $20. If you want a monthly payment plan or a subscription, that you have to upgrade for. So it's not included in the basic plan. Now this can be a deal breaker for some people, but the thing about Thinkific is there are other features that are worth it if your course is a flat rate. If you are really looking for a subscription and payment plan option, it does get a little bit more pricey. So just keep that in mind too. So we've got a one-time payment plan, $20, they have 1 year access. Great. So we don't get the ability for after purchase. They purchase, they get sent to our receipt page, they get sent their login information, and then they get access to the course. That's the basic plan. So let's go to publish. We can go ahead and click on publish. There's the pre-order option as well too. If you're not quite ready to launch your course yet, but you want to start taking orders for it, but we are ready to go. So let's click published. Perfect. Now we'll hop back over to our list. So create a new course, create a new module or chapter. We've uploaded content and we've priced the course. So the course is ready to go. let's dig into communities. Should we save that? That course is done. So we go back to our dashboard here. We make sure that it says publish in green underneath the course name. And then we can hop down to communities under manage learning projects. So let's go to add a new community. Online Course Academy community. So how you want to set up your community is totally up to you. Members will get access to your community, paid or free after checkout, or community members will get access to your community based on the course settings. Let's set it up as a separate product for the time being. So create community. Great. It autofills a bunch of stuff for you. So as we can see, we're pulled straight into the community. A ton of stuff is already created. And it makes sense. This is very similar to a lot of communities you've probably been in before. It has kind of a Facebook feed feel. So you can start to dig around and make adjustments to the posts you've got. You can eliminate the existing posts, make some new ones, make a welcome post. You can go back in and change the colors if you want as well too. Set up your profile, publish a welcome post, and it gives you some identifiers along the right-hand side here. We're going to go publish community because all looks good as is. Let's pop over to settings. It brought us straight to publish, but let's see what we can adjust for settings here. So we have our URL, which is linked to our core URL as well for the account. You can change the appearance of the community if you care to as well too. Upload a banner and also limit access. Students that purchase the community via the checkout, we're going to keep that as is. Also allow access for all students that are logged into your site. Private or hidden, there's a little descriptor between these two as well here, and some search settings, footer code, and affiliate stuff that we're not worried about as well. All looks good. Pricing. So let's price the community. Let's do a one-time payment to get access to this community of $10. Because remember, we're going to use this community as a bump on the other side of the course purchase order. So it should be cheaper than the course. Enrollment time, we're going to do the same length as the course, 365 days. Click here. We don't have access to after purchase, so that's fine. Let me get out of here. And then publish. Great. Go ahead and publish the course or the community. Great. Community is published. It's live. We're good to go. Let's go back into our admin. So the community was easy. We've got our communities. Perfect. Create community, price community. Now, when we're looking to do things like checkout, let's create some coupons. So in coupons, we've got over in market and sell. Coupons is the very top. And we're going to create two coupons. We're going to say test 97. That's how we're going to test it. Expiry, February 10th. $95% off. These two products. Continue. And we'll use the same as the name. The name and the actual code don't have to be the same. And then let's just make 5 available for testing. Great. First code. And we'll make 1 more. $10% off promo code. And then maybe that's good until the end of April. Change it to percentage, 10% off both products. Let's do my 10. And quantity, we'll make 10 of them. Great. Perfect. Got our coupon code made. Now we want to go down to order bumps. So right underneath coupon codes, we want to do order bumps. What we're going to do is anytime someone checks out from the course, on the checkout page, it's going to say, do you want to add the community for $10? Because we've attached the course to $20, the community is $10. So we're trying to get a final sale of $30 for both products. And we're going to do that not by bundling, because the bundling, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go up here to show you bundling. Thinkific does allow bundling, but bundling is only available, when I click on this, if you upgrade. So this is kind of like a secret, not a secret. It's like a side way to sort of bundle two products together to give people the opportunity to purchase both of them at the same time. So pop over to order bumps, create order bump, select your order bump product. Go communities for bump product. Which products will display this order bump? The course. So what that means is that the products that will act as a bump is a community, but the core course that they're checking out when they see that bump option is the academy. Order bump price. We're going to do a one-time payment of $10, $365. Strike through price, put 20 in there. So that means when they go to the checkout, it'll say, add the community offer $10. It's normally 20. This one time, you'll get it for 10 if you do it at the checkout. Order bump details. Let's see. Academy Plus community. Save. That's our order bump. Great. Coupons, create order bump, navigation, email, and checkout. Okay. So the navigation is interesting. A lot of other online course platforms will have navigation inside of, like, build your site. They'll have a category, or they'll have a sidebar item that's just dedicated to navigation. But what we need to do is we need to go into courses, or any of our other pages or products really that we want to affect. And then up in the right-hand corner here, once we're in the course, we want to click on Build Landing Page. This is the page that we saw when we were checking our URL to make sure that happened. So this is the landing page that Online Course Academy becomes available to purchase. And then this is the header here that you can see on this page. So when you're on this page, you can go ahead and click on the header, change around blocks, add links. So say we want to add a link to main website. Select a destination, custom URL, and you can create URLs and put them in the navigation that actually lead outside. So I'm going to take my website, pop this in the URL. I'm going to open in a new window. I'm going to add that. Oops. Great. Let's go ahead and click save. And then you see it's added main website up in this navigation here. So anytime you're creating product, go ahead and look in the build landing page option, and that should have the ability to change the navigation for that product as well. Stay tuned in the next video where we're going to look through and make sure that everything's set up. So basically a full review of the pricing, payments, and then we're going to take our integrations with Zapier and ConvertKit and also make sure that those are fully integrated and something's happening on the opposite side of those as well. Because we integrated those with Zapier and ConvertKit, but nothing's happening on the other side. So we want to make sure that we see this process through to the very end and test purchase and make sure we are ready for launch. So I'll see you guys in the next video.